at Roath Park. This is where I used to play basketball in the summer. Spent like most of my days here, like from morning till evening, literally just playing. My brother took me for the first time and I was a bit nervous. Like I knew that other people with more experience will be playing there as well. But I think I did good for my first time. My brother says so anyway. He was impressed. A lot of people there were as impressed as well. Yeah, it was the best. Like the real push for basketball started here, yeah. I probably was a little bit better than I gave myself credit for. However, I think me not giving myself enough credit at that time is something that really motivated me. It was European Championships in July 2019. Represented Wales, went to Moldova and got All-Star 5, so we love that. All-Star 5 are the best 5 players of the tournament. From those All-Star 5 you get an MVP as well. I was really happy about it. Once I put my mind to something, I have to make it happen. It wasn't really on my mind to stay here at all if I wanted to play basketball. I like America, I like the thought of going to live in America and stay and play basketball. So when I really started thinking of going to America, maybe around like 14, 15, I was finally happy that something was happening. I was one step closer to achieving like my dream. I did not end up going to America to play basketball. I wanted to finish college after European Championships, so that was 2 years, and then I would go to America. However, December 2019, I underwent a surgery that went wrong. I didn't really think too much about the surgery because the surgeon that's done it multiple times. It was all planned out, so I had nothing to worry about. I was in safe hands with one of the best surgeons in the UK. I had knocked knees beforehand, which means my knees were going in a little bit and it was causing me joint issues whenever I'd play basketball. So it was just like a routine procedure. I was meant to go on both knees. They damaged an artery at the back of my knee, which then delayed the blood flow to my leg, meaning like my leg was dying. They had to rush me to Heath Hospital. Whilst I was there, I developed compartment syndrome, which is something that happens to your leg, where your leg is like being filled with fluid. So it's swelling to the point it was about to explode, really. They had to cut me open either side of my leg to release the fluid. Then I had another surgery to try and close the scars up, but my leg was still too swollen to fully close. So I had 5 surgeries in the space of 2 weeks. Again, immense pain, like pain that I've never felt before, that I can't even explain to anyone. But going from having a routine procedure, maybe staying 1 night if necessary, to having to stay up to almost a month in hospital was a challenging time, especially as I was only like 16 years old. Some doctors saying that like you're like not gonna walk again, let alone even go back to basketball, let alone run, like you're not gonna walk again. Having all that happen to me when like you feel like your life is just about to like lift off and then it just goes the opposite direction. It was definitely a challenge. But I decided not to listen to them. Once I put my mind to something, it has to be done. So pushed myself, surprised some doctors, started walking, obviously with crutches, but started walking. Then it was trying to figure out how I'm gonna walk with my leg. Then it was like, how am I gonna run again? It's taught me a lot of stuff about myself, about my own mentality, about other people as well.
Funmi has more recently entered the world of parasports after a significant, I guess, life-changing injury. So she came through the same path as I did through Disability Sport Wales.
One of my teammates slash physios. She was like part-time my physio as well during all of this. Her husband, her name is Ruth. Her husband is called Anthony Thomas. He put me in contact with someone called Anthony Hughes, who I owe a lot of my story to. He is the face of disability sport in Wales, which is the organisation that really took me in. The same day I met him, I met my coach Josh Clark as well. And I wanted to go in, just try a few different sports here and there, but as soon as they saw me, they were like, yeah, you're a thrower. Ever since then, I've just been training. They very much did help me, not only in athletics, getting me into athletics, but like day-to-day life. Like obviously I was still transitioning. I have my reservations about throwing because I think it's a hard act to follow after basketball. Once I got into athletics, I kind of just flew. Most of the competitions, I didn't even know what competitions they were. I just turned up and competed.
This is Oduwaiye of Great Britain.
Went to this comp, that comp, first, second, first. It was kind of, I don't know, a confidence boost, I guess.
That puts her up into the bronze medal position.
The main goal, you could say, that I have coming up is definitely the Paralympics. If I come back with a medal, if that means come back with a medal, so be it, do you know what I mean? But if it doesn't, then enjoying the experience as well is a big deal for me. I want to go all the way, full in, and achieve as much as I can. My goal is to make myself happy, is to be chilled, not stressed, and just have a happy life, really. I coach basketball. Yeah, that's how I stay involved with basketball at the moment. I've been coaching for about, I want to say 3 years or just over now. I love coaching them. It's a laugh every session anyway. And I think one thing for me is making sure that they have a great experience in growing up in basketball like I did, because I know how much of an impact that had on my life. I like the fact that they do take me seriously, but I can have a laugh with you and I can make your experience enjoyable. Staying in touch with basketball helps quite a bit as well. Even though I wasn't playing, just being in that atmosphere, going to watch games, whether it's tabling, whether it's coaching basketball, like being around basketball really did help me. My story is not over yet, and whether that means in Paralympics sport or whether that means reaching out to people in different ways, like I know that God has a plan for my life. I know it's a great plan, and I feel like it's not the end.